Good morning. Today's mini lesson is going to be on slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. First off, let's just go over what those numbers stand for, or those letters, sorry. The y is a missing number, part of, again, an x, y coordinate. The m stands for slope, which is going to be our rise over run, so I would expect slope to be a fraction, or whole numbers, fine, but no mixed numbers there. Fraction or improper fraction or whole number, those are your options. X has nothing to do with slope. I still see people all the time that an equation like this tell me that the slope is 1/2 x. The slope is not 1/2 x. The slope is just 1/2. X is a completely separate number that's unrelated to slope other than they're next to each other in the formula. They are not together. They do not go together. Again, they just happen to be next to each other in the formula. If x is 27, the slope in this one's still 1/2. If x is 346, the slope is 1/2. If x is negative 19.3, the slope is still 1/2. So again, those numbers are next to each other, but they do not go together. X is not part of slope. And then finally, the b number, that's always in the back, or the constant number, that is the y-intercept. Not the x-intercept, the y-intercept. All right, so let's look at an example of what today's work would look like. All right, you'll be asked to write an equation from a graph. This will be the example of the hardest part of today's work. All right, so to do that, and we're going to be using slope-intercept form. To do that, I need two pieces of information. I need my slope. I need my y-intercept. The y-intercept is easiest to find because it's visual. We don't have to do any calculations. That one's just a positive 1. My slope, however, I need to find a second dot that crosses at a nice even corner, so I don't have to count out fractional spaces. So, for example, right there. And now I can count my rise and run between the two spots. So if I was doing this, my rise, I'd be going down 2 spaces, and run, I'd be going to the right 1 space. Now the y and the x are missing numbers, and they just stick in the problem. All right, now the only thing that can be done is to reduce that fraction. Negative 2 over 1 can be reduced down to the whole number 2. Or sorry, negative 2. And there's your solution. So that's in general what we're doing today, but it's a short lesson, so it shouldn't go too far or too long. I think there's only like 6 problems or something today. All right, have a good day.